In the world of private aviation, everyone tells you to buy the fastest jet. But speed is a vanity metric if your plane is a prisoner to major airports. Today, we're looking at two $10 million icons that solve the same problem in completely different ways. On one side, the Embraer Phenom 300, the best-selling light jet for a reason. On the other, the Pilatus PC-24, a Swiss-engineered marvel that can land on a grass ranch where the Phenom wouldn't even dare to fly. Is the best-selling jet actually the smartest investment for your mission? We're breaking down the hidden costs, the cabin architecture, and the one feature that makes the PC-24 a category of its own. Welcome to Phenom Multimatter. Let's find out which one truly earns its spot on your ramp. If you've spent any time on a private ramp in the last decade, you've seen this silhouette. The Embraer Phenom 300 isn't just a jet, it's a phenomenon. For 13 consecutive years, it has been the best-selling light jet on the planet. It's the safe choice, the fast choice, and for many, the only choice. It represents the pinnacle of the executive limo, refined, predictable, and incredibly efficient at moving people between major hubs. But then, there's the Swiss perspective. Pilatus looked at the light jet market and saw a limitation. They saw millions of dollars tied up in aircraft that were essentially runway snobs, planes that couldn't handle the real world of unpaved strips, short grass, or heavy gear. They didn't just build a competitor to the Phenom. They invented an entirely new category, the super versatile jet. This isn't a typical comparison. This is a clash of philosophies. Today, we're asking a question that matters to the owner who values utility over vanity. Is it smarter to buy the jet that everyone else has, or the one that can take you where everyone else can't go? In aviation, we often talk about the last-mile problem. A jet can fly you halfway across the country at 450 knots, but if your final destination is a ranch in Montana or a private island in the Bahamas, that speed becomes a liability. Most light jets, including the Phenom 300, require at least 3,200 feet of pristine, paved asphalt to operate safely. This limits you to about 5,000 airports globally. It sounds like a lot until you see the Pilatus map. The PC-24 was engineered from day one for rough field certification. It's the only business jet in the world certified to land on grass, dirt, gravel, and even snow. By removing the requirement for asphalt, the PC-24 doesn't just give you more options, it unlocks over 20,000 additional airfields worldwide. That is nearly 4 times the access of the Phenom. Think about the logic here. If the PC-24 can land at a small grass strip 40 miles closer to your destination than the major municipal airport required by the Phenom, you've saved over an hour of ground travel. On a 500-mile mission, the slower Pilatus actually gets you to your front door faster than the jet that's restricted to the city. That isn't just versatility, that is a smarter mission profile. Pilatus even designed upgradable surfaces on the flaps to shield the high-mounted engines from debris. They didn't just build a jet, they built a tool for the owner who refuses to let the runway dictate their schedule. Let's start with the reigning champion, the Embraer Phenom 300. Inside, it feels like a high-performance Italian sports car. The oval light cabin is a masterclass in ergonomics, featuring a dropped center aisle to maximize standing room. It's sleek, it's compact, and every inch is designed by BMW Design Works. But for the pilot, the smart tech is in the Prodigy Touch suite. This cockpit was built for the owner-operator who wants a Tesla-like experience. With 3 massive touchscreens and Surface Watch technology, the plane acts as a digital co-pilot, constantly cross-checking your position to ensure you never land on the wrong runway or taxiway. It's a clean, intuitive office designed to keep your mental load at 0. Then, we have the Swiss challenger, the Pilatus PC-24. The moment you step inside, the logic changes. Unlike the Phenom, the PC-24 features a completely flat floor. There are no ledges to trip over, which provides a massive 501 cubic feet of cabin volume. It's essentially a mid-sized jet cabin disguised as a light jet. Move forward into the cockpit, and you'll find the Pilatus ACE suite. While the Phenom is like a smartphone, the PC-24 is like a high-end workstation. It's based on the same sophisticated Honeywell systems found in heavy long-range jets. The standout feature? Graphical flight planning. You can literally point and click to change your route on the fly. It's sophisticated, high-end engineering that treats the pilot like a mission commander, not just a driver. One is a masterpiece of integrated luxury. The other is a triumph of modular space. But as we're about to see, the Pilatus has one smart feature in the back that the Phenom simply cannot match. Most light jets treat your cargo as an afterthought. You have a small door, a deep bin, and a game of Tetris every time you want to load more than a few suitcases. The Phenom 300 offers a respectable 74 cubic feet of external space, but it's strictly for soft luggage. Try loading a mountain bike or a crate of equipment, and you'll quickly realize the limits of the traditional jet design. Then there's the PC-24. Pilatus didn't just give it a door, they gave it a standard pallet-sized entrance. It's the first business jet in history to offer this. At over 4 feet wide, this door allows you to load bulky items that would be impossible on any other jet in its class. We're talking about full-sized motorcycles, medical crates, or enough gear for a 2-week expedition to the outback. But here is the smart engineering choice you'll appreciate at 45,000 feet. This area isn't just large, it's internal and pressurized. In the Phenom, your luggage is in an unpressurized bin. Your electronics freeze and your toiletries might expand. In the PC-24, your gear stays at cabin temperature, and more importantly, it's accessible during the flight. If you forgot a document in your briefcase or need a change of clothes, you don't have to wait until you're on the ground. Pilatus even designed the wing and engines to stay clear of the door, allowing a forklift to drive right up to the fuselage. It's a level of logistics that makes the PC-24 less of a toy and more of a global business tool. If your life doesn't fit into a standard suitcase, the PC-24 is the only jet that doesn't ask you to compromise. On a 100-degree day in Palm Beach, you don't just want a jet, you want air conditioning. Most light jets rely on an APU, an auxiliary power unit, which is essentially a third, smaller jet engine in the tail. It's effective, but it adds weight, complexity, and another expensive engine to maintain. The Phenom 300 handles ground power well, but the smart money looks at how Pilatus solved the same problem without the extra baggage. Enter Quiet Power Mode, or QPM. Pilatus worked with Williams International to develop a revolutionary feature for the FJ44-4A engines. Instead of a third engine, the PC-24 uses its right-hand engine as its own power plant. In QPM, the engine runs at a specific, sub-idle RPM that provides full power to the environmental systems and the cockpit electronics, while remaining incredibly quiet on the ramp. Here is the smart part. QPM hours do not count toward your total engine time for major overhauls. This means you can keep your cabin at a perfect 68 degrees for hours on the ground without burning through your engine's life or devaluing the aircraft's resale price. You're getting the utility of an APU with zero of the weight and none of the maintenance overhead. For the owner pilot or the flight department manager, this is peak efficiency. It reduces the direct operating cost and ensures that when you're ready to taxi, your systems are already cooled, your flight plan is loaded, and your engine is primed, all without wasting a single minute of TBO, time between overhaul. It's Swiss engineering at its most calculated. In the world of private aviation, the most important day isn't the day you buy the aircraft, it's the day you sell it. This is where the smart logic gets interesting. The Embraer Phenom 300 is the gold standard for liquidity. Because there are over 700 of them in operation, there is always a buyer. It's the blue-chip stock of the sky. If you need to move out of your asset quickly, the Phenom is your best friend. But Pilatus plays a different game. They intentionally underproduce the PC-24 to ensure that demand always outstrips supply. This creates a waiting list culture. In many cases, a 2-year-old PC-24 will sell for more than its original sticker price because a buyer wants to skip the 3-year wait for a new one. It's an asset that doesn't just hold value, it commands it. So, which is the smarter choice? If your mission is 100% paved runways, high-speed executive transport, and maximum fleet reliability, the Phenom 300 is the undisputed champion. It's the Ferrari of the light jet world for a reason. But if your life involves remote ranches, mountain hideaways, or hauling gear that a standard jet can't fit, the Pilatus PC-24 isn't just a plane, it's a force multiplier. It allows you to do more with one airframe than most owners do with two. The smart money doesn't buy the best plane, it buys the best plane for the mission. And in 2026, the Swiss Army jet is making a very strong case for being the most capable tool in the sky. Now I want to hear from the experts in the comments. If you're a pilot or an owner-operator, especially those of you with MU-2 or King Air experience, how much do you value that off-road capability versus the pure speed of a Phenom? We're building a community of smart aviators here, so share your logic below. And if you want to stay ahead of the curve in private aviation, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep flying smarter.